2014 Scion TC intake cam gear replacement. This is based off the TSB with the brief rattle upon startup, typically cold startup, first time in the morning. You hear like a rattling noise, goes away in a few seconds. Turns out the VVTi gear is malfunctioning or worn out. This is the procedure on replacement. So there's a TSB, which is SSB001013. Full instructions, highly recommend downloading it. Gives you everything you need to order. So I ordered all of that prior. Came out to about $254 online. So remove the valve cover, take off all the wiring. You're going to take off a tensioner guide. Come down here, and then you're going to have a tensioner inside there. 2 bolts, and then you can see that little tag on the side, or the little link. You need to rotate the crankshaft until there's slack, and then you'll push up on that link, and then insert some type of pin, which I use this guy, which is a tensioner from an old Honda. And then you remove the tensioner, and that gives you enough slack to work with. Got that removed, remove this guy, then you have the cam gear you need to replace. You can hold the cam shaft with a wrench. I use the 24mm right here, like that. And then you can go in through the side, which will remove a plug right here. And then you'll get in there with a socket, rotate it. It is hard to get out because there's not a lot of clearance. So you will have to kind of wiggle it back and forth to remove it. That will slide out. Then, of course, everything has to be on top dead center. Piston number 1. Then when you get your new one, make sure it's unlocked. If not, you're going to have to unlock it. Here's my old one. Those dots are aligned. That means it's locked. In the illustration, shows that the lines need to be offset, which when I got mine brand new, it was offset. So here's the illustration. Unlocked, you can see the 2 dots, offset, locked. You want it unlocked when you install it. When I installed mine, it locked. I made another video how to unlock it. It's very simple. You just have to cover up this port, apply air pressure, you hear the actuator unlock, rotate the gear itself and not the shaft. It'll unlock. Once it's unlocked, then very carefully, you're going to hold onto the shaft, make sure it doesn't rotate, torque this down. Mine's 63 foot-pounds. Once it's torqued, it's good. Then you can lock it. Of course, if you get the instructions, everything will be a lot easier. You need to put a paint mark on the timing marks, which is top dead center, piston number 1, and on the links. You can see I just used like a black paint pen. Then you're going to rotate 10 degrees counterclockwise to relieve some slack so you can pull that tensioner out down there by the crank. Once you remove that, this will give you enough slack here to pull up and move it. Then work the gear out, put the new gear in. It's going to be kind of a pain to get it in there. I had to tap on it lightly with a mallet. Once you get it in there, put your marks back to how they were, put your tensioner on, and reinstall everything. Like I said, download this. It'll help you out a lot.